Most people think shrinking yourself is something that happens to you. A boss talks over you. A room goes quiet when you speak. And slowly you learn to take up less space. But psychology tells a different story. Shrinking isn't just something that happens to you. It's something your mind actively builds as a survival strategy. And once you see how it was built, you can start taking it apart. Here's the thing. If you're a highly sensitive person, you didn't just feel the world more intensely, you learned, faster than most kids around you, exactly which parts of yourself made adults uncomfortable. And you adjusted. Not because you were weak, because you were paying attention. You cried easily as a kid, and somewhere along the way. You learned that was a problem. Nobody had to say it outright. It was just a sigh, you're fine. A room that went a little tense whenever your feelings showed up before anyone else's did. The world called it dramatic. Too sensitive. Too much. But here's what was actually happening. Psychologist Elaine Aron, who researched sensory processing sensitivity, found that highly sensitive children cry more because they register emotional information faster and more completely than those around them. You weren't overreacting, you were accurate before anyone else caught up. You noticed things nobody else mentioned, and you learned to stop saying them out loud. The tension at dinner, the forced smile, the thing left unsaid in a room full of people pretending it wasn't there. You'd bring it up and hear the same response. You're overthinking. Just let it go. Not because you stopped noticing. Psychologist Kazimierz Dabrowski, studying overexcitabilities in sensitive individuals, found this pattern again and again. Rich processing, slowly hidden, because sharing it kept costing something. You felt other people's moods as if they were your own, and you learned to manage everyone's feelings and before your own even got a turn. A tense car ride, a friend's bad day. It landed in your body like it was yours to fix. Researchers studying mirror neuron activity have found highly sensitive people show stronger neural responses to others' emotions. That's your nervous system doing automatically what most people consciously try to do. But the cost is real. You start managing the room before you manage yourself, until you forget your needs were ever supposed to come first. Sometimes, and here's the part that changes everything, all of it, the swallowed tears, the unspoken observations, the constant emotional management, wasn't weakness folding under pressure. It was a highly capable nervous system doing exactly what it was built to do, adapt, fast, to stay safe in rooms that didn't know how to hold what you were carrying. You shrank because it worked. It kept the peace. It kept people close. That's an intelligent system, solving a real problem the only way it knew how. So here's the reframe. You don't need fixing. You built a sophisticated way of surviving rooms that weren't made for you. And the same mind that built that mask can learn it doesn't need it anymore. If 3 or more of these are true, you learned to hold back tears, you stopped saying what you noticed, you managed everyone's feelings before your own, and you still catch yourself performing fine, you already know who this was for. Drop a comment with the one that hit closest. I read every single one. And if this gave language to something you've carried quietly, subscribe so you won't miss the next one.